Okay, so this is the second part of my portable EV charger review. So as you can see, this is the Lectron J1772 EV charger. And this is obviously a portable charger. You can keep this in your trunk or you could keep this at work. So if you're like me and you have the charger built into the side of your house, this second charger right here, you could always have if you have a second house, or if you want to leave one at work or someplace other than your home that you have access to a NEMA 1450 socket. So, as I've showed you before, they include a very nice case with your charger. So it's a very, very nice case, and it has a zipper on it. You know, some people may or may not like the fact it has a zipper because zippers can get damaged over time, and you know, they can get damaged. So let's just take this out of the case, and it has like a little carrying handle and whatnot. My car, the Cadillac Lyric, is coming with a Cadillac portable charger, which I would compare it to when I actually get the car. So I'll make another video to compare this one to the Cadillac charger. So I already reviewed this a little bit. And after really getting a little bit of time to take a closer look at the wall charger, I would just like to say that the build quality on this model is actually marginally better than the build quality on the wall charger. Specifically, this hook right here. You see, the problem with these hooks, and these hooks are on a lot of these chargers that you see around America, like EVgo and Electrify America. The charger that's on my wall charger has a plastic hook, wherein this one is actually metal. And you would say, well, what's the difference? Well, the problem is, not that this is most likely to happen to you at home, but the problem is in public, if this hook right here breaks, then that means that there's a possibility that the plug can get pulled in or out of the socket. Now, if that were to happen while you're like, say, DC fast charging, that might be a problem because it could cause an electric arc across the gap. And, you know, you could get shocked, but chances are that probably wouldn't happen, but it is a possibility that it could. So the J1772 socket has this hook right here as kind of a security feature in order to make sure that it doesn't get detached unless you want it to get detached. Tesla, however, what they did with their plugs, Tesla has an indentation in the bottom of their plug somewhere right around here. The car has its own catch, and what the car does is the car senses that you've plugged in, and then the car sticks a pin and it catches this to make sure that you can't pull the plug out. So basically, everybody has a different approach to securing this cable. Tesla's approach, many may argue, is actually better because their plug is more simple and it's not as heavy as this one is, because this plug by itself is a little heavy. So that means if you have a slightly heavier plug, gravity will pull it down if you drop it, and it's more likely to be able to break this part right here if you have a plastic piece. So again, as far as this portable charger goes, this portable charger is slightly higher in build quality in some respects. What I should also say is that this portion right here, this back portion can be removed. And if you remove the back portion, you can use this portable charger as a home charger by simply having this part attached directly to the wall. And when you want to use this charger, you don't necessarily have to keep it in one place. You can drill this part into the wall. It comes with some mounting screws. I think they're in the box. But you can drill this part into the wall, and this can be your primary charger. Now, the only reason why I don't like this as a primary charger is because right here, all you have is 4 little lights that tell you the whole status about the charging cycle. I actually prefer the wall charger that I have because I don't have to read dot colors, you know. It's like the LCD screen tells you what you need to know, and it does it in a very efficient way. So I actually like the fact that I have the LCD screen. Some of the newer models will come with LED or LCD screens built onto the front of the charger, but this one doesn't. And I will say this, the one criticism that I would have about this as a portable charger is that this plug right here is a NEMA 1450 outlet plug, and there's no way to take this plug off. My Cadillac charger comes with this exact same plug, but it also comes with a removable piece that allows you to plug this into a regular 110 volt socket. So it seems to me that if you have a portable charger would allow you the flexibility of going to a 110 volt or a NEMA 1450. Because if you really think about it, you don't see NEMA 1450 plugs everywhere. Most places that have air conditioners, typically they're plugged into a regular 110 or 115 volt plug. NEMA 1450 is reserved for very high amperage air conditioners that require much more power. Like you're talking 40 and 50,000 BTUs. So again, a portable charger, you would think that you'd be able to swap the heads and you'd be able to plug in a 110 volt. So this way, let's say you're over your grandma's house, or let's say I drive to a different state and visit my uncle in Delaware. And let's say he doesn't have a NEMA 1450. At least I do know he has a 110 volt. Now, the 110 volt is slow as hell. Every hour, you only get about 4 to 5 miles worth of range. Where in the NEMA 1450, every single hour, you get 7, 8, 9 miles worth of range, depending upon what the amperage is, 40 or 50 or 48. It's either going to be 40 or 48. However, there are two other settings. So, again, this actually makes more sense as a home charger or an apartment charger, someplace that's just going to be, you know, standing still. This makes more sense at home than it does as a portable. When I get the Cadillac charger, I'm going to do a direct comparison of them. But other than that, build quality is high. It's a good-looking device. I like the case and the bag it comes in. And I'm just going to show you right now. I'm going to show you the plug-in, and I'm going to just show you the power-up procedure just to let you know what that looks like. So there's my wall charger right there. And as you can see, I actually left it on. I forgot to turn it off, but that's okay. It doesn't really matter. Nobody was using it. So to turn it off, all you got to do is hit that little switch right there, and it automatically shuts down after 10 seconds. So while that's shutting down, I'll show you again right here what I was talking about. This plug, and actually, you know what? On second thought, it looks like it might not be actually plastic. It actually looks like it's painted metal. So no. Okay, so I guess then that erases my my worry about this one. This is actually it feels pretty good. It's actually metal right here. Some of these things are plastic, so I wasn't exactly sure. When I looked at it, I thought it was plastic. But yeah, plugs right into the wall. Very easy, very nice for safekeeping. So here's the thing. With my plug, because I got it not hardwired, I have the ability to switch plugs to that one. So right here, if I want to pull this out, all I got to do is very carefully pull it out. And once it's out, yeah, I'm just being very careful with it. It's kind of hard for me to reach around this because the thing wants to close on my hand. Okay, boom, that's out. So now with that one out, I can plug this one in and test it out. Okay, so plug this one in and power comes on. If you see no error light, then that means everything is fine. And as you can see, there's no error light. It will light up to connect. When you connect, it will light up for charging, and it will show that it's charging. But just in case there's a problem with the socket, it will show error. And that's basically it. So everything else pretty much works the way it should work. If I want to take this one out and I want to stick this one into the wall, it does the same exact thing. So everything is perfect. Lectron sells J-hooks separately. So at this point, I have 2 J-hooks just in case I plug this one in at my other house. The J-hooks aren't very expensive. I think they're about $20. But that's it. It's a very, very simple, clean looking connection. And the way I have it, it's modular. So I can take things apart and I can do whatever I want with it. So this was just, the second part. So I'm going to make another video when I get the Cadillac charger, and I'm going to compare this cord directly to the Cadillac charger. I may also make another video where I compare the charging speed of the Cadillac charger to my Lectron wall charger. So these products are all from Lectron once again. So if you're looking for good step 2 charging systems, this is one that's worth looking at. The only reason why, however, you might say you want something else, the Lectron doesn't have an app, but considering that most cars come with apps, chances are you wouldn't need it anyway. I wanted to also add into this video that Lectron, as well as pretty much most other portable EV charger makers, as well as the ones who make the chargers that you can plug into the side of your house, they're all eventually going to be switching to Tesla's chargers. Now, it's a very simple reason why. Tesla made it so that you have a relatively small head on your charger, but it's capable of doing not only AC charging, but DC charging as well. So if you know anything about these chargers, you know that there's, basically like 3 competing standards. There's the NACS, North American Charging Standard. That's what Tesla's using. Then there's one called CCS, which is combined charging. And there's the J1772, which is smaller than the combined charging standard. The combined charging standard basically gives you AC and DC, but it's a very bulky cable. So you have NACS, you have CCS, and there actually are more, but the bottom line is Tesla got their infrastructure up, and everybody wants into the Tesla infrastructure. Now, this is the reason why I kept telling you a long time ago that you needed to buy and hold Tesla stock. So basically, Tesla won, and I guess it's because they're a tech company, and they had this figured out from the very beginning. They want all of their devices to be as simplistic as possible. And in being simplistic, they're usually streamlined, they're simple, but they can serve multiple purposes and they're very practical. Now, I decry that because I don't like Tesla's interiors because I feel they're too simple and I feel that there's a lot of cost cutting involved, but they want you to believe that less is more. In this case, with the charging standard, less very well might be more. So the charging port on the Tesla is smaller. The charging cable is smaller. The head is smaller. Everything's basically smaller, but it does the exact same job as a DC fast charger would. In your house, it'll be step 2. You won't have access to step 3 because you're not a commercial building and you probably don't have a 100 amp fuse. So, the simple fact is everybody's about to move over to the Tesla way of charging these cars. Everybody wants access to the Tesla superchargers. They're everywhere, in addition to the other level 2s and level 3s that are made out there by Electrify America and, EVgo. The problem is the Tesla supercharger network is more likely to be working than some of those public chargers until we improve the infrastructure. Now, there's a lot of people who keep talking down about the infrastructure, but the reality is, I believe we're going to be forced to move to either nuclear power or we're going to be forced to move to some type of nuclear energy in addition to solar. Because right now, they're trying to beg everybody to get solar on their houses because this way it'll help the energy grid. Not only will it help us during the summer months, but it'll also help us during the winter months, but most importantly during the summer months. If we do go nuclear power, then charging won't be a concern at all. If you own uranium stock, you may notice uranium has been going up in value. More and more people are buying uranium and some other precious metals, but specifically uranium, because obviously it has a future in fission charging nuclear reactors. It also has a future in nuclear weapons. I would prefer to be using it to charge cars than to be blowing up countries with it. But uranium's going up nevertheless. So I think that's where the future actually is going to be. We're going to have some level of nuclear power. I mean, the I shouldn't say free, but I should say the green energy sector is growing. No matter how much you don't like it, the green energy sector is growing. If it's true that this is a conspiracy to get us away from Saudi oil and to make us less dependent on Russian oil, so be it. They're going to do it anyway. I would just like them to be upfront with the people as to why we're doing it. Because I think if the people understood that in the future, it's like we'll be less energy independent and we won't have to worry about oil at all, I think most of the people would probably accept it. The only people who would get hurt are the people who benefit and profit from the gas industries. My only problem is you also have to make sure that we have the ability to create enough energy where if there's like a harsh winter or if there's a period where energy becomes scarce, that you're able to make up for that. But these people out there are supposed to be smarter than me, so I have to assume that they know what they're doing because there's really not much else you can do. It's very hard to impeach these motherfuckers. That said, they explain right here in one of these articles the difference between the NACs and the CCS chargers and everything. But ultimately, Tesla is installing multiple plugs on their chargers. They have one plug specifically for the Tesla vehicles, but they're also adding another plug that can handle multiple different types of vehicles. So they're going to end up having two plugs. Anybody who has a Tesla, chances are they already have the adapter where they can charge using a regular non-Tesla charger, or they can charge using the Tesla charger. So the adapters are available and they're not very expensive. So I'm basically at this point, I'm ready for anything, because I have to say, like, people can knock on electric vehicles all they want, but the bottom line is I don't want to have to deal with these gas stations anymore. I absolutely do believe recession is going to hit harder. Possibly in 2024, you may see gas prices rise up again, because you think about it, it's winter right now, and gas for premium unleaded is still $4 a gallon. For premium unleaded, it's $4 a gallon. For regular unleaded, it's like $3 a gallon. So there's like $1 separating these two prices. That's ridiculous, especially in winter. That shouldn't be. I'm not going to worry about it. Y'all do your own thing. Y'all want to drive around in gas guzzlers, you be my guest. You can do it if you want. The difference is when I pull up to my house at night, all I got to do is plug my car in. I'm not going to have to go to the gas station to recharge or refill my car. I'm going to be able to simply drive straight home, get in my bed, and by the time I wake up in the morning, I'll be at 100% every single day. And just in case I ever do go on a road trip, there's always a minivan out there I can rent, because I don't really think I would like to do road trips in my Jeep. But if I needed to, I'd rent me a Chrysler Pacifica, or I'd rent one of them Kia Carnivals, and that'd be it. And I'd go on my road trip. And I don't even like doing road trips. I like to fly, because road trips around this country, you got to worry about people trying to steal your car. You got to worry about people trying to steal parts off your car. My uncle goes on a road trip every single year, drives to Florida. He's got a Lincoln Navigator. It's got over 200,000 miles on it. Last time he was down there, they broke into his car and they took his daughter's Xbox out the car. I ain't doing these road trips. I ain't doing them. Not in this country. When this country brings back the death penalty for harassing people, yeah, okay. Other than that, nah, that's okay. Y'all can have that. I'll fly where I got to go. And chances are it's outside of this country where it's safe. You know, where because the other countries don't tolerate this bullshit. This car theft and all that, and hijackings and robberies and shit. No. These other countries put you to death for that. But here, now you got to worry about bullshit with the law. Oh yeah, well, he's just a kid. He didn't know what he was doing when he shot that person and stole a Dodge Charger Hellcat or the Dodge Durango Hellcat. He didn't know what he was doing because at 18, the human brain is not fully full. I don't want to hear any of that bullshit. You keep it to yourself. So that's basically all I had to say because, I don't want to turn this into too much of a rant. But that's basically it. You see this one right here? This was on the website. This, I believe, is actually a black Sport 3. So this was on the site. So basically, this one has a totally different grille. This is the Sport 3 with the Sport grille. So when this actually lights up, it actually shows like the feather, the feather look and everything. So they finally goddamn started getting the damn Sport 3s. And this is the first one that they showed up with. So basically, if you look right here, it says, there you go. It says Lyric Sport 3. Shut up. It says that this is a Lyric Sport 3 right there. And this has Super Cruise. This has pretty much all the features. The sticker is actually on the website. But it says this one's 73,710. Only downside is this one's black. It's all black. So the interior is black, and it has the blue Santorini stripe in it. But the thing what's been holding these cars up is that part right there. That's the Super Cruise. That Super Cruise has been holding these damn cars up. And I don't know why Cadillac didn't just give us the cars and just disable Super Cruise until they could fix it. But see, the reason why you want the full Sport 3 is because if you take a look, now you see it's got everything that you were promised. It's got the ambient lighting on the doors. It's got the heated, cooled, and massage seats. So you see you see everything in there. That's what we're waiting for. And then my car, just like this car, is gonna have the 22-inch wheels. Now, right now, this car is extremely filthy, and they have to clean it up and everything. But yeah, my car is gonna have these wheels. It's going to basically look exactly like this, except my car's silver. So, can hardly wait. Yeah, so basically, it's probably locked right now. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, the light's on this side? How did it do that? Okay. Yeah, oh, shit, son of a bitch is unlocked. Look at that, I just pushed the button. Look at that. Oh, okay. Yeah, they have to clean this. They're going to clean it. They'll clean it up later. But yeah, this is the Sport. So yeah, this is a Sport 3. And as you could see, okay, so there's still some power left in the chairs, but it's really, really dirty. It's like it was raining, so it's a little muddy out here. And so we got the heated, cooled, massage seats. Everything is there, exactly as it should be. That's the pull for the door. And everything, it's got powered everything. Oh, in fact, this one's got the moonroof. Oh, snap, look at this. This one's got the powered moonroof, finally. I haven't had a chance to see the powered moonroof, but this one actually has it. Mine's gonna have the powered moonroof too, so let me just take a picture of that. So yeah, I'm gonna have the powered moonroof, and I'm gonna have the 22-inch wheels. So my car is gonna be fully loaded. Yeah, now I'm getting excited. So that's the passenger door. And yeah, man. Oh man, we're getting closer. I don't know if I'll get it by Christmas, but we're getting closer and closer and closer. So I know that there's no key in here, so the thing about it is there's only but so much I could see. But yeah, this is the black Santorini interior. And this is the car, turning on some of the equipment. There's not too much else that this car would have, except this is the not cheap headrest. The not cheap headrest has speakers, one right here, one right here. So we're getting closer. Yay. Now I'm getting excited. I don't want to get too excited because sure enough, I've been waiting a while. But this car only has 16% battery charge. So this car has been, how should I say? This car has been probably sitting around a little while. But the important thing is this damn Super Cruise. See there, you see that? And I think all car manufacturers need to do this. There's one button there, and you push that button and the car starts to drive itself. Just one button. Now, to track you, to make sure that you're paying attention, is that right there. And that right there is, it's an eye sensor. It's a camera that watches your eyes. So the camera that watches your eyes makes sure that you're actually paying attention to driving and you're not sitting back going to sleep. Supposedly, because there's people keep asking me, why is my car taking so long? Supposedly, it was this feature right here, the Super Cruise thing, that held up all the cars, because some old lady got hit by one of these cars and the car didn't stop, like it dragged her ass, right? And just because of that, I guess they figured that Super Cruise was danger or some shit to humanity. Because, you know, basically, listen, the bottom line is, like, people are afraid of AI, and you got Elon Musk saying AI is dangerous to humanity. Humanity's not going to be here forever. This is just a step in evolution. AI is ultimately going to overtake us, and it's going to wipe us all out, and then AI is going to reign. And then AI is going to make the mistake of making a better AI, like a autot, a robot made by robots. And then that robot's going to wipe the AI out. So I'm not really worried about it, because it's just evolution. Evolution must be served. It's like you ain't got nothing to worry about. Just go with the flow. So anyway, this lady got run over by one of these cars, and it dragged her. Instead of saying, "Oh snap, I hit somebody, I'm gonna stop, I'm gonna not, you know, keep going," that thing kept going. It said, "No, the hell with you," and it just ran her ass over and kept going. So I'm hoping that when I get my Super Cruise in my car, that I'll be able to just hit that button, let the car drive itself, and it won't run nobody down. And if it does, hopefully I won't be liable for it. Maybe I could sue GM. Maybe the other person will sue GM. We'll both sue GM. And I'll just say, "Oh, yeah, well, you know, it caused me emotional stress when I had to see her broken body down there." So, you know, I'm just hoping that none of that actually happens, because me personally, I just need the car to drive itself just so I can get through traffic every day feeling good about myself and just say, yeah, I got a car that drives itself. Electric Cadillac drive itself. That's what I need. That's what I like. So, yeah, this is looking pretty good. I had to do focus lock because inside here there's a lot of glossy features and stuff. And the phone had trouble... focusing. This is a computerized mirror, so basically there's a camera in the back, and when you're flipping this switch right here, you can actually see directly behind you. But some of you have probably used a computer mirror in some of your other cars. So I got, what is this, the camera, climate. I don't think most of this stuff is going to work right now, but that's okay. So yeah, I mean, we're finally getting close. I'm not gonna hold my breath, but there's a good possibility I'll have my car by Christmas. And if I get it by Christmas, I won't be too upset. But yeah, I'm really, 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 really excited. Like, I like it. I like it. I like it. I'd buy that for $1. So this is the distance control to set for how far away from other people you are. That's the cruise control. This is obviously the Super Cruise. This is the heated steering wheel. And this is obviously, these are cruise control related. They use the same symbols. This is cancel cruise control. This is activate cruise control. And yeah, man, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. Yeah, so as you saw, I just got my charger installed. So I'm ready to do some electric vehicle charging. That's what I'm ready to do. I'm ready to do some charging. So we got this green one right here. This is obviously the cheap one. You could tell by looking at the wheels. Those are the cheap wheels. Like, some people plan on modding these cars. I'm not going to mod my car. I want my car to be exactly like it come from the factory. I'm not going to mod my car. This one, I think, this looks... Are these cheap wheels? I think they are. Oh, they're back there looking at an Escalade. I think these are the cheap wheels, yeah. I don't like the cheap trims. If you're going to buy a car, buy that shit with everything you can get in it. So this way, if you decide to keep the car, well, now you got a car that's fully loaded and it's got everything you wanted in it. You know? And there's that XT5. That's the color my mom actually wanted, but back when she bought hers, they didn't have this color. I told her not to get the white cream interior because I told her that, you know, just in case she had to keep her car, the black interior would last longer. And sure enough, she listened to me, and she did. So that's good. They're back there looking at the Escalade. You could hear them revving the Escalade. So I'm very, very, very impressed. The one that they have on the showroom floor is a red level 1. And I'm just gonna take you and show you the difference between the level 1. See, also you could see the grille doesn't have that leaf pattern because this is not a sport model. So the sport models have that, like the 3-finger leaf, but the other one, the luxury models don't, and I think the tech models don't. So this one doesn't have the heated, cooled massage seats. This only has heated seats. Yeah. So this is that green one, and that's the other thing. So basically, just by looking at the 3-leaf pattern, you could tell whether or not one is a sport or a tech or a luxury version. And this one has the white interior right here. And I have to say, that white interior is really, really nice. Then they have a silver one right here. And a silver one. But that one's a cheap one because you can see those cheap wheels. So, you know, it is what it is. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, this is a debut edition. You can tell because, oh no, in fact, this isn't a debut edition, but this is one of the first lines. You could tell because it has those blue inserts. When I get my car, I might try to get blue inserts in my car, despite the fact that my car isn't that edition. So what I've realized about these cars is that if you walk over to the Cadillac emblem and you touch it, you can actually look in. So this is the whiter interior. So this is, I don't think this is light gray. I think it says, oh yes, this is the interior I'm getting. This is called Sky Cool Gray. Now, if you look closely at this, this doesn't really look gray, but it's a very white gray. It doesn't look gray though. It looks white to the eyes. This looks white. But this is going to be my interior. So my car is pretty much going to be spec'd like this, except this car doesn't have the heated, cooled massage seats. It only has the heated seats. And my car is going to have the 22s. And as you can see, this one doesn't have the Super Cruise system. And this, I'm guessing this one also doesn't have the power moonroof that splits, because you can see there's no split. Yeah, so this, we're getting close. We're getting close. I got my chargers already. We're getting close. We are getting close. This is a nice interior, though. Very lovely. The one that they have on the floor is red, but that's a level 1. So that one's been sitting there for a while. Now, had that one been a level 2 or a level 3, I'm pretty sure somebody would have wanted it. Oh, and this is where the charge port is. You see? So the car will charge on my charger using just the top. But if you want DC fast charging, you pull this plug and that's your DC fast charging. So this is basically the CCS combined charging system right there. So then you just put that plug right back there, and then I think you just hit that button, and then that's that. If you try to drive the car and you forget to put the port back up, the port will automatically close itself as soon as you start driving. So that's it. We're getting close. We're getting close. I'm really excited. Getting super close. Getting real close. So this is the one that they have on the floor, the red one. Beautiful, beautiful car. The charge port's open. Yeah, gotta keep that charge port closed. So they have the red.
I'd be busy playing with that. I'd be like, hold on a second.
Exactly.
Red ambient lighting. So you got the red ambient lighting, but it's, you can change it to your color demands. So you got red ambient lighting inside, and you got red ambient lighting right there. Red ambient lighting in the back. red ambient lighting in the back. Red ambient lighting, that is beautiful. I am so excited. And then this one has the fixed glass roof. So the fixed glass roof does not open up, as you can see. There's no separation, there's no bifurcation. I really like this red, I tell you. If I wasn't determined to get silver, I'd get red. I think mine is gonna come with that thing where you kick your foot, and when you do, it opens up. Yeah, you heard her. She said the XT4 is too small. Yeah, the XT4 is a little too small. Everybody wants something about this size. This is the size. This is bigger than the XT5 because it's longer, but this has a lower roof line than the XT5. The XT5 has more like a bubble. So as you can see, these bars tell you about the state of charge. So it's 170 miles, 55%. I'm pretty good. Yeah, I'm pretty good. Good. I'm pretty good. It'll work. It'll work. So slightly, you know, it's funny. It's a little more comfortable in the XT5 because it has the higher roof and I could sit straight up. Right. But no, this is gonna work for me. Good. It's gonna work for me. Yeah, so yeah, you wanna. Yeah, so I guess you just turn it on. I want to see how this thing opens. Oh, okay, so it's one big pane of glass, basically. Oh, okay, so the glass overhangs. It's kind of like that old Lincoln MKZ. All right. All right, yeah, you can close it. Yeah, you can close it. All right, that's pretty nice. Yeah. Mine's gonna have that. Yeah, that's a cool one. Let me just look at the front. Yeah, turn it on. There's no power in the grill, or unless, what is it? It have to be drive? I think, yeah, for the light, that light pattern thing. Yeah, no, the one across the grill. Yeah. Nothing. When you unlock it. That's odd. It didn't do it either time. Or maybe, I don't know. Maybe it's because it's in ship mode or something. It's on, right? Yeah. Try putting it in drive. Oh, transport. Does it go in drive? I'm wondering if it acts like a daytime running light. Or maybe I should stand over here. Oh, there it is. What'd you do?
I took it out of transport mode.
Oh, you turned it off of transport mode. Yeah. All right, that's how mine's gonna look. All right. Oh, there it is. Oh, snap. There it is. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's cool. Oh, yeah, that's cool. Okay, so it's just the feather. I was wondering if it was also a grill. I guess it's just the feather.
I did a video at night of it too. See, that little symbol also lights up right there.
Yeah, I saw the symbol on the dash. Yeah. All right.
Yep.
Beautiful. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'll feel so. Yeah, I drove it. I drove it already.
Very heavy and solid car.
Yeah. I can hardly wait.